everyone. Hey. Okay, so it's one of my first lives, but I believe that this is my first live. So I have music in my ears, right? Because I don't know what they will allow me to play and what they won't allow me to play on here. And I'm feeling good. And I just want y'all to see, like, I'm a grandma, but I've been doing my thing since way, way back. I used to perform in all the great party places in New York. Many, many years ago. Oh my God, I think over 15 years ago, 20, even maybe 20 years ago. I am a child of God. I gave my life to Christ, but I still love beautiful music. I still love beautiful rhythms and beats and stuff. I don't know if y'all can hear the music that's playing in my ears because I'm so scared to play the music, because every time I used to play music, they're like, oh, well, my God, you can't play this here in America, this is not allowed. I don't know what I can't play. So my fans and my subscribers out there, y'all let me know, okay? But in the meantime, I'm just going to dance. Y'all might hear me breathing hard or whatever. I don't know. Can I play this music out loud? Because this one, I was just jamming to this right here. What? I love me some African beats. Like I love, what? No lyrics, just, you just, hey. That's where I know I stay safe with God, you know what I mean? Anyway, thank you for coming in here and saying hi to me. Thank you for the subscribers and everyone. I don't know. I want to play my music out loud so y'all can hear me just enjoy life and the vibes and what God has given us here on this earth. Oh my God. I'm just telling you, I'm so happy to be alive today. And when I hear the music, I just want to, what? Hey! Yes! Woo! That's what life is all about. It's just, we got this one life to live, right? We got one life to live. One time around the sun. And we might as well live it, right? Let's live it, let's love it. And you know what? Even when I have those people that give me a hard time in life, you know what they cannot stand, what the devil can't stand, is when I smile in his face anyway. I'm like, whoa, look, you want to piss somebody off? Smile in their face anyway. They better curse you, called you a B, called you a MF, whatever they can call you, and you still be sitting there going, I let my light, what God gave me, I let it shine. I be like, hey, you ain't gonna stop my party. What? I go to work. I walk into work like this. Hey, how you doing today? How you doing today? All right, let's get this paperwork done. Let's move these people. Hey, what party? That's so. Woo! I might be here in my little room. Like I told you guys, I'm in temporary shelter right now. I'm working out with this little bit of space I have. But in this little space, guess what? There's a big God, and I love him with all of my heart. And I'm just going to keep on going. I ain't going to let no day bring me down, even when I feel like I cannot go on. When I feel like, oh, damn it, I don't want to do no more. You know what? Ain't nothing working out for me. That's this voice that speaks louder than all the more voices. And it said to me, honor, Honor, honor thy mother and thy father, and thy days upon this earth shall be longer. That's my real name. He says, honor, I put my power in you. So you can do this. Pump that music up a little bit. I don't know if y'all can hear my music. Y'all can't hear my music. He said, pump that music up. Get up in the morning. Rise up early and give me the glory. And I'm going to see you through it all. I don't care what is going on in this world. You can make it. No matter what it is, you can make it. Stop focusing in on the world, focusing on God and what His Word says for you to do for yourself. For you to do for yourself. Okay, I understand mommy and daddy say, God bless the child that's got his own, okay? I understand you love all these people. Well, first of all, get yourself right. Get yourself right. And once you get yourself right, then you can go back and get others. You ever seen the lifeguards? You don't see the lifeguard. No, he go for that one person. You cannot take care of everybody else. Deplete from yourself. Keep on depleting from yourself. Then you have nothing. I had to learn that the hard way, people. Come on. We got this. I love this jam. I wish I could play the music out loud. I don't know what YouTube will let me play out loud or what it won't let me play out loud. They give me a hard time. I've tried to put up videos years ago and they would like strike me down. I don't know. I got epidemic sound and I'm gonna find this music and so on and so forth. And I'm trying to mix it, but the music that I like to listen to, listen. I'll be up here like this. Hey! Woo! I be partying all by myself. I don't even need an audience. But I am so happy that my subscribers have reached this point that I am able. This is my first live, y'all. What? Yes. Thank you. Praise God. Praise you all. Thank you so very much. I may not be what y'all want. But for those of you that are here, that believe in Jesus Christ, that want to raise their vibration, that want to do better in life, guess what? We're working right here. We're working from right here. We're starting right here now. God said, come as you are. He did not say you got to be holier than thou to come to Him, okay? So we're going to start right here. Woo! Thank you, Jesus. Yes. Hey. You remix this. Take this and remix it however you want. Make sure it's godly. Make sure it's good. I appreciate each and every one of y'all to show up on my channel. Hey, I'm listening to some good music in my ear. I want to play it for you guys, but I'm scared they'll turn me off. Hey, let's go, Jesus. What? You know, they got clubs in Atlanta, Georgia, I heard, that play gospels. But you got to be very careful. You got to be very careful that you don't get caught up. Don't get out there and get caught up doing sinful things, you know what I mean? Don't be twerking like Craig Franklin. I don't think twerking was in it, but and once in a while the music hit you. But you gotta remember you're praising God, all right? Listen. I come from a dangerous background. Let me tell you something. Let me slow this music down in my ears real quickly. I came from a background. My testimony. I'm scared to put it out there right now because it's going to cost me. I know it's going to cost me. And I pray that all of you that subscribe and follow me now will continue to follow me. I came from a background. I came from some rough rivers. And God saw, I did not know that He was there, but He was there throughout it all. I actually did know He was there, and I tried to ignore it. And I know a lot of y'all understand what exactly I'm saying. We try to ignore that calling, that thing, because guess what? We might have to sacrifice. We might have to get rid of family. We might have to get rid of friends. We might not be able to go to that bar that we like to go to. We might not be able to back it up. We might not be able to see that clientele or that man or that woman that we once saw. We might not be able to keep doing what we used to do. We knew that it was wrong. We knew somewhere deep down your heart, you do all that. You do the sniffing, you do the cocaine, you do the drinking, you do the weed, you do the whatever you did. It's something that you keep making you go back to that. You never feel satisfied. It's something that the house of pancakes, you want the steak or you want Peter Luger. Something ain't right. You know what that is? I can honestly tell you, only God, only Jesus can fill that gap. It's always going to be a hole in your heart. Always going to be a hole. Like there's something that mama can't give you, daddy can't give you, baby, having babies, that man, that woman, whatever, cannot give you that, or that coke, that drink, that whatever, has not been able to give to you. It's always. And you know what? You know what I want to tell you? That's a good thing. Because if you feel that, that means that God has chosen you to be his child. Jesus has chosen you to be his brother or his sister. Because there are some people that have no feelings. They don't even feel what we feel. They don't feel that emptiness. They don't feel that longing. They don't feel like there's nothing, like they're fulfilled doing evil and wicked, sinful shit. Excuse my language, but that's what it is. They're okay with out there hitting people in the head, robbing and stealing and cheating, fornicating all over the place, having babies all over the place, more than one mama, more than one daddy, children, all that. They're okay with this. They're okay with not, listen, I don't go to church every week, but I try my best. I'm looking for a church home. If there's somebody out there y'all can tell me about that's in the New York City area that I can go to a good church home, then leave it in my comments below. I will be there, believe me. Always step, hey, step to the right, step to, you know that song? I'm going to be up in there. And I got $1 to put in the usher plate. I got more than $1, but I'll put it in the usher plate. Y'all know what I'm saying. God is calling all of his children to come together. I have remained to myself for so many years. And I'm reaching out there. I do need you. I need my friends. I need my family. I need love of others. I need your godly prayers. I love you all because Christ has taught me how to love. I was stripped of everything. And not even, we come into this world and for some reason we think that we should have, with a chip on our shoulder, we think that we should have automatically, like, oh my goodness, no matter what, this ain't fair, that ain't fair. I had to listen to a friend of mine carry on, oh, that's not fair, and that's not fair. And then I say, well, get in the line over there in Gaza. Get in the line in Gaza and Israel and all these other war-torn countries. Get in that line and then tell me about what's not fair. You're here in America, okay? I know it ain't all that great, people. It's not all that great. Because we're seeing things that the clock's been turned backwards, supposedly. But this is time for you to strengthen yourself in God's word and stand on it. And he said he didn't say we were going to have beautiful days. He did not say that we're going to have, okay, well, because you're with me, Jesus, I'm going to do this gangster stuff. I'm going to handle everything. Everything will be rosy for you. No, he said it's going to be even worse for you. You know why? Because you're doing what is right. You're going to have to stay in prayer. I got some knee pads. I don't want to do my knee pads. I got some knee pads. Okay, because I got a scooter, so I bought the little whole kit. I got knee pads. Right over here is my altar. I get on my knees before this altar, and I go into a deep prayer with my olive oil, about 100% pure olive oil I got from Italy. I be anointed. Look, sometimes I leave out of here, I'm greasy. I look just like one of the slaves. Look, I be so greasy because it be the oil that I done poured on my head to anoint myself in my prayers before I leave out this house in the morning. I'm not playing. Okay, because the devil ain't playing either. He jealous. He mad because we are children of God and he don't like that we stand up. We stand for what we stand for. We're not gonna lie. And I understand, listen, y'all might see in some of my videos, I bought the Ethiopian Bible. Okay, this is one thing I want y'all to understand. God don't want you to see him with colors. Because if you pick a color, then you may have some preconceived, you might be prejudiced. That might make you feel better than it. God is God. He loves all of us. Now I know that some people, they're wrong. They did wrong. But we as gods cannot discriminate. We are baby gods. We're born in his image. But he is God of God, Lord of lords, kings of kings, Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Just not, lest ye shall be judged. Understand this. You are powerful. When Jesus left this earth, he said, and I'm not going to read you, I'm not going to give you all these verses and these lines, that's not me. Okay? I think that maybe my calling is to just be humble, to be street-like, to come to you as I am. And as I am, I'm telling you what I know. And you can go look it up. Okay, if y'all want to challenge me, you get in my comment section, say, well, where does the Bible say that? I will go and look it up too. Let's look it up together. Make sure that what I'm saying is what that word says, okay? Let's make sure. But I know in my heart of heart, do you really think God's going to say, okay, all the white people get in that line. All the black people, y'all get in that line. All the Chinese people, y'all get in that line. All the purple people, y'all get in that line. The red people, the green people. You think he's going to make us get in lines to figure out who was right, who was on the top, who's on the bottom? No, he's going to say, all of those that loved me, that believed in me, line up. And even those that did believe in him, they're going to be in line. It might not be our line, but it's going to be in line. And he said, by every word that proceed from your mouth, judgment. I tried to tell a friend of mine, my best friend, please stop cursing so much. Please. You don't understand. You are dooming yourself. Every time you speak a word, every time you say something negative, I mean, I looked at this person and they sit there and go, stupid bitch. And I'm like, how can you say, please stop saying that. That's demonic. People, I have so much I want to share and speak to you guys about. And I know I started out dancing and stuff. I'm going to end it with dancing, okay? I want y'all to understand. I'm about love. I'm about us, me and you, teaching each other. So make sure, please believe me, I want you to comment below. I want you to help me to understand things. And maybe you may say, but don't get mad at me if I don't see eye to eye with you. If we don't see the same thing, because each one of us have different paths. When Jesus left, he left with 12 disciples, maybe 11, I think, disciples, right? They each went their own way. They each taught in their own language, in their own ways. But it all comes back to the one God. Okay? Understand that. When it's all said and done, Mama, it's just like our household. Let me give you an example. Our household today. Mama had that light-skinned baby by that white boy over there. Mama had that dark-skinned baby by that black dude over there. Mama had another 2 or 3 babies in between there. Guess what? They all belong to that mama. It's all the same mother. It's the same way with God. You're all his children. loves us all. White, black, purple, green, whatever. But I do believe in the foundations. Okay? There are certain things that are being done here on this earth that's been perpetuated. I do believe in the fallen angels. I do believe in the Nephilim. I do believe that we were taught things that maybe we should not have been taught by who we were taught by. It's just like a parent, as me as a parent. There are things that I've done in my life that I wanted time to be able to explain and teach or tell my child about without some outside input. And yet outside input got to her them before I could. And so they challenged my authority. And only I now can tell them, as I see them go through rough things in their life, as I see them call me and cry out, this has happened to me and that. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, my dear babies. I tried to tell you these things before they happened to you. But even at that, would they have listened to me? Do you listen to your Father, which art in heaven? Abba, Alpha and Omega? No. You be like, I'm going to go see for myself. That's what you do. That's what you do. And he still covers you. He still protects us. I mean, what more do you want in life? You always talk about an angel. Oh, I know my angel's watching over me. No. God said the angels are watching over you, okay? Really, to be honest and true, without his commandment, nothing can be done. Jesus made the way. Remember, I don't know if y'all understand it or not, if you're atheist or whatever. Let me tell you something. If God did not come down in the flesh and allow what happened to him to be the final, we would still be sacrificing lambs and carrying on. You know, like sacrificing babies and lambs to these deities and whatever to make our life right. We don't have to carry around a lucky charm anymore. You know where my luck, ain't even luck, it's a blessing come from? It's from the blood of Jesus Christ. That was God sought to come down. That's like me as a human being, stepping in front of a bullet. I know that my grandbaby at a party and something about to go down. I get a word, hint of something about to go down. And I reach the destination just in time to step in front of that bullet. Boom. In front of my granddaughter so that she don't be hit. That's what Jesus did for us. He took that on so that we would never have to go through that. I don't know what I'm saying in my first live video is reaching anybody, but I pray and hope that it does. I want you to know I'm nobody special. I have to dig through the Bible. I have to research stuff. I'm not going to come on here as a prophetess or a priestess or whatever that is that people always say that they are and stuff. I'm a human. I wouldn't even say human being. I'm a child of God. I'm seeking, I'm searching, I'm reaching out. I feel like you feel. I feel lost at times. I don't know where I'm going. I'm trying my best to understand. The one way I do feel like I know where I'm going is the fact that there's nothing, wherever I go through, no matter what, I'm living in temporary shelter like I told y'all. I don't care what should happen. I'm going to go wherever he tell me to give this up. I live on the streets, I'll be out there. I will be out there. I'm a female. That's a scary place to be as a female out there on the street. But I'm going to do what God calls me to do. There are a lot of you that can't give up your cars. You can't give up your houses. You don't want to give up getting your nails. I did my own nails today. I did my own lashes. You know, yeah, I did Spurgeon, little contacts. Yeah, sometimes, you know, my own me steps in here. But it doesn't overtake what I know in my heart and my soul. God wants you to take one step in faith towards Him. He will take 2 to 3 more. He will take so many more steps. You don't even know what God has saved you from. You understand what I'm saying? He is always there looking over you when you don't even realize that is what He's doing. I want you also to forgive. Please, as I go off here. One of the biggest mistakes we make is trying to hold someone accountable or being unforgiving to people that hurt us. My mother hurt me dearly. Left me with what the world would call psychological, mental, whatever, PTSD, all that. I forgave my mom. But from what she did to me, I noticed that my reactions, the way I handled my life, also was a part of that. After all those things, I suffered with abandonment issues. I suffered with being angry and bitter, mean with people. I suffered with not wanting to be close to other people, not trusting of other people. I'm being worked on, people. But we must release that. You must learn to let it go. Learn. If you don't, you will hold that in your heart, and it makes you bitter, and your heart becomes hard, and God can't work with you. You gotta let that go. You gotta let God be a part of your life. If you read anything about Jesus, the one good thing I love, people don't want to acknowledge that person. But let me tell you something. It's the greatest thing that you could ever learn, because He just would walk past. He was the coolest brother. Okay? Listen. When I don't know who the disciple was, but when they came to get Jesus and they reached for Jesus, one of the disciples had a sword and took the ear off. He whoop, took the ear off. She said, now what? Listen, I could just imagine. She's like, really? I told you I'm on my side. He took the ear up and he put it back on the person's head and healed him, right? Because he's like, you didn't need to do that. You didn't need to do that. I'm Jesus. I can't be harmed. Watch this. Watch me. He went down into hell for 3 days and walked amongst the dead and all those that ridiculed him and showed them. Can't touch this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Can't touch this. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm Jesus. Dun, dun, dun. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't get like the cartoons, the imagination in my mind. And I'm like, and he said, I'm gonna rise. He rose in the first. This is the other thing I have. Y'all put women down, but I'm gonna tell you, the first person he showed himself to was a woman. Now remember that the word how I use it. Oh man, when Adam was left in the Garden of Eden, right? God told him to name everything, right? Why when he put Adam to sleep and took a rib and made a woman, and the first thing Adam said was, "Whoa, man, yeah." And God said, "I made man, and then I made woman, whole and complete." That's what He left at the end of woman's name, whole and complete. He said, "I made man." There wasn't nothing behind that. When He said He made woman, He said whole and complete. We are your helpmates. That's why you're not to abuse a woman and treat her in a bad manner. She is from your rib. How are you going to harm something that came from you? Your blessings and your prayers, you want to know why they're not answered? If you're abusive to a woman, she came from you. God can't honor you praying to him, help me, Father. But you put your hands on the woman, but you treated her bad, but you spoke to her wrong. I'm just giving y'all a little bit of gospel, a little bit of knowledge that I know. Okay? I love you all, and we're going to end this with a little dance room, whatever. But I thank you so very, very much for tuning in, and I pray to have a little bit more for you guys every other week. I pray to have this a little more synchronized and well put together. I don't even want to do it that way. I just want to fly off the road. Like, I like the organic thing. You let me know what you like out of me in the comment section. Like, I love the fact that I just let the Holy Spirit hit me, and I will dance around the room, and then I will come to you with what I feel. You come to me with what you feel, and let's talk. Let's chit chat. Let's be a part of one another, because that's what there's this thing that people want to. That's what's going to bring us together. But there's also this thing that people feel like, well, we need peace on earth. The time for peace, I'm sad to say, it's still here. We got peace amongst those who are children of God. But what God's word says has to happen. So there will be wars. There will be rumors of wars. There will be desolation. There will be famine. There will be all the things. Go to Revelation and read it. All that's gotta happen. I don't myself, I feel like I don't want to see it all happen, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, whether I want it to happen or not. God's will must be done. And for all of you people that don't believe, just check the history books and scientific stuff about Noah's Ark, what happened then. It actually happened. All this stuff that you see about giants and Nephilim stuff, it actually happened. They're actually bones. They actually hid. So if they hid that, you know they actually hid the Nubian gods, where Christ really, and who he really, where his image really is. They actually, they got AI. That's AI. You know, if AI is telling you something, dig into AI, where they come from, what he's telling you, dig into that too, because there's going to come a time and day, I do believe it's the mark of the beast, that AI is going to be telling you some stuff. I've asked AI a couple of things and said, I got to tell you what they tell me to tell you. I'm going to tell you what they tell me to tell you. Who is they? Look up the word they. Check that out. Look up what the word they mean. They mean legions. Legions mean demonic possession of. It is deep, people. It's deeper than what you think it is, and I'm into all of that. I do not believe in horoscope, witchcraft, birthdays, holidays, especially pagan. I do observe what God left us to observe, but as far as all this stuff that we're out here, I do not go down for that. It has broken me so many years to make a promise to my children that I will have something for them, and you don't know if your paycheck or your job is going to be, and you're not able to give them. This is one of the biggest reasons you should not put your children in that position. Tell them lights on. My mommy said, "Oh, lights on. Hi, we got gas. Hi, it's a holiday. Any day you can get a good meal. Okay, lights on, whatever." And I understand. The rest, this is what y'all don't understand. We are not to be like the rest of the world. We are to come out of it. Out of it. I have so many things I can say to you guys, and so little time to say it in my first video. But I want you all to know, thank you so very much for supporting me and bringing my subscription up. I will work diligently to study, to read, to put together a better outline and stuff of the videos. I really don't want to be one of those ones that are so democratic or so whatever, that I'm so by the book and I got this and that and this and that and that. I want to be a real organic person to you all. I want to talk to you if I make a mistake, if I say something that's wrong, come at me with it, and we will delve into it with each other and get an understanding, and so we can there's dialogue, there's communication, there's support, there's family, there's friendship, there's maybe even love. Maybe you and I might have to come together to help other people. I have so many people I know that I left a room in houses that are on drugs, that are prostitutes, that are doing things that are outrageous. I left so many people behind. I had to. God told me it's time for me to move on. I can't continue to give and have nothing for myself. But just today, like I was sitting there and I was talking to someone, and they've been in this town all their life and they need to leave. And I told them that you need to leave. Where you're at, it's got you stagnant, stuck. You can't get away from your family or your friends, or what you call friends, but they ain't friends, because when you really need them, they're not there, but they're there to talk about you. Oh, they will talk about you, and they talk about you to your family, everybody else, and kiki in your face, and you're stuck, and you feel miserable, and the pressure got you down. And I tell them, do like I did. I got the hell up and then left. I don't care. I had to go. I did it to family, friends, everybody. I was like, y'all not gonna kill me like this. I'm not gonna die like this. I refuse. I refuse. I know there's life out there for me. The same way I'm saying right now today, I am so thankful to God for all of this that I have. But at the same time, it's time for me to give this up and move on to the next. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Okay? So I appreciate everybody's love and support. Click like and share. And this is my first time on. Maybe something wasn't as perfect as you guys think it should have been. But I did my best, okay? I love you guys. I will talk to you guys in the next video. And yeah, pray for me. I'll pray for you. Love you guys. Always. Oh, and be kind to everyone you meet, because you never know what they're going through. They don't know what you're going through, and you never know when you're going to need that kindness back. You may not get it back from the same person. God believe me. I waited for somebody to pay me back, and it never happened, okay? But when God opened my mind, I saw it coming back from other places. You understand? So keep your mind and your heart open to God. I love you all with all my heart. I sincerely do, and I thank you for coming on my channel. I really do need this. I need this. And I love you guys, all right? And thank you for the person that's just, my whole thing has been lit up with that person. Thank you so much. God bless.